Hi everyone, Laurel Beard here today with a very quick tip technique. I wish that was hard for me to say. Quick tip technique video showing you how you can use your color bursts with embossing pastes. And this is what the background that I created here. Now, don't freak out. It may look a little freaky, but it's super cool. I promise, I promise. So I've got a piece of watercolored cardstock here, and that's just a stencil that I've got from my stash. And I'm gonna grab some Dreamweaver embossing paste. This is just the regular white paste. And I've got a palette knife there, and I'm gonna spread that on just like you would frost a cake, right on over that stencil, just making sure that all of those circle cutouts have some paste in it. Now, if you don't have a palette knife, you can use a butter knife, plastic knife, the edge of an old credit card or gift card, or even fold some cardstock in half, anything that will help you spread the pastes. And then you're gonna immediately wanna wash off your stencil and your palette knife or your tool. Now that embossing paste is still wet. I did not wait for it to dry. And again, that's watercolored cardstock. I'm taking 3 different color bursts. I'm using the red, the orange, and the purple today. And I am just squeezing out some powder. Again, not wet yet, but the pastes are, not dry yet. If that makes any sense to you, if I haven't confused you. Now I'm gonna take my distress spritzer sprayer thing, and I'm gonna spray it with a lot of water. I'm applying a very generous amount of water to it. And I wanted to see how I could get those bursts to spread. That was fine. I could have left it as is, but I took it one step further and I actually took it to my bathroom sink, and I literally turned on the water and I just poured the water all over my watercolor cardstock. Just completely doused it. And that's the look that I got, and I just love it. I love how all the colors spread out when I added a whole bunch more water to it. And I love that the texture from the embossing paste is just popping right off that page. So I took that box die cut that I had in my stash and I ran it through my die cutting machine to form this cute little textured box, and I just loved it. I thought if I used that whole background panel on the card, I thought it would be just a little bit too much. So I ran that box through my die cutting machine, and I still have a whole another half of paper I can use with that design, with the bursts and the embossing paste on it, to use for other projects. I just thought this was a nice way to capture just a little bit of it without it being too much in your face. So I didn't like the white on there, so I took some of that orange powder and spritzed it onto my craft mat and added some water. And I'm doing some painting, so you can actually paint water paint with your color bursts as well. And then I took away all that white, and I just think that's fabulous. Now I don't have a card to show you from the beginning to end, but I did want to show you how I created this cute little box with these color bursts and this embossing paste. It really added a lot of fun, intense color on top of that dimensional embossing paste. I just thought it was super fun. If you head on over to my blog, there'll be some directions on how I made this card with a couple more pictures, and also a supply list if you're interested. But again, another way that you can use your color bursts is to try them with your embossing pastes. Crackle embossing paste, white embossing paste, translucent embossing paste. Give it a try. You never know what you're going to get. Thanks so much for watching.